Welcome to Simply Chefing. Today we have a delicious recipe and I'm not going to tell you quite what it is, although you could maybe guess from the thumbnail. All we're going to do is first, to start off, we need to, it's going to be deep frying something. I have some leftover oil from my kitchen. So that would be a mixture of peanut and canola oil or rapeseed oil. I don't know who calls it that, but someone does. It's kind of a weird name. And a naughty seed, yeah, he can't keep it to himself. Alright, so we want to do some deep frying. And to deep fry you need a little bit of oil, but it takes a while to warm up. So let's just get this started. Put it on 5 and start with the next ingredients. What we are making is fried chicken, Japanese style, karaage. I found this package at my local Asian supermarket, so maybe you can too, and we'll see if it's actually any good. That's the main goal of today. Now, first thing you want to do is take your official measuring cup in standard units, half a cup of water. Okay, so the package says use one package, 100 mils or half a cup of water and 500 grams of chicken. I have no idea how much chicken we have. So we make the batter, put the spice mix in. It seems to be a mixture of a bit of everything. Everything that makes delicious karaage, I'm sure. Oh man, that smells good. And I'll just add a little bit at a time. You don't want it to be too lumpy, so by adding a little bit at a time, you kind of mitigate that issue. If you want to know how to break apart a whole chicken, you're going to have to check out this last video. But if you want to know how to chop it up into little karaage sized pieces, there you are. And so if you're confused from that last video how to cut the chicken properly, or at all, instead of just into pieces, what I'm going to show you right here. You need a nice sharp knife, and we have a previous video about that. Chef David introduces the knife sharpening technique that everyone should be using. Karaage normally has the skin, so we definitely need to get the skin. We have a breast, we have another breast, and we have a thigh. I'm not sure if that would be 500 grams. What's a breast normally? 150? Could be 500 grams. Okay, so we have put all of our chicken pieces in the mix, and now I'm just going to batter it up, I guess. I should probably be reading the recipe, but that's not what Simply Chefing's about. That is not Simply Chefing. Let's head over to the fryer and get this stuff going. So we have tested the oil to see if it's ready. If you haven't seen the technique of that, then you'll have to watch the other video where I show Chef David, exactly what to do. So yeah, we're just going to put the fried chicken in the hot oil. Oh yeah, see? And immediately you get a bit of a sizzle. That means the chicken, or the oil, sorry, is hot enough. Just give it a little loose enough so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And we'll put the rest in. The chicken is looking nice and brown. I've just pulled out a piece. The best way to tell if it's cooked or not is to bite it and hope that there's no salmonella in there. That looks cooked to me. Okay, so they're done, and now we'll just be plating up, or we can shake off a little bit of that extra oil, and I'll put it on a paper towel to absorb some of that oil. Otherwise it gets a bit soggy. I don't want it soggy. Because I sometimes have biases in my ranking of thighs and breasts, I've brought in Chef David to help us out.
Another expert in breasts.
So, as we saw before, it's looking good. Didn't need any salt. Let's give it a taste test. I'm just going to finger mine. Oh, it's hot though.
I need an appropriate tool for this, and I actually bought one the other day. It was specifically for karaage. So, got my karaage, karaage holding tool.
Okay, itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
It's not as crispy as your traditional karaage, but considering it was very little effort, it was hot as fuck.
Oh, yeah, interesting spice.
It has the balance, the beauty, the bosomness. The breasts are a little bit dry, maybe. The thighs are definitely juicy.
But they're soft.
Alright, and with that, I hope you go out and make your own delicious fried chicken.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.